What's up, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Another Hornets broadcast, and the Hornets tonight gonna be playing the Celtics. Celtics are playing playoff basketball. They are playoff driven, while our Hornets are struggling. Last night was another example of the Hornets struggling. One good thing is the Hornets did come out the second half after basically getting manhandled the first half. They came out and they outscored the Nets in both quarters. We just started off so low. At one time, the Hornets were 30 points behind. So they had to catch up, and they made it look decent. The score looked decent, but the score is not indicative of how the Hornets played the entire game. So the Hornets have the Celtics, and the last couple of games, the Celtics have, well, especially the last game, the Celtics just took care of the Hornets with no problem. The Celtics are now here in the Spectrum Center to play the Hornets tonight. You would think that means we play better, but for some reason we just haven't. We just haven't been able to play well at home, and we got off to such a decent run. Excuse me. One positive thing, though, after the break, we did eventually get 2 wins under our belt. So we'll see what happens tonight. The Hornets got to shoot good from outside because that's what we do. We shoot outside. Sometimes I just think we make bad decisions where we could probably attack the basket after a steal or something and try to get a 2-point basket or maybe get fouled and at least get some points. Sometimes we just pull and shoot that 3, and we miss 3 and never even get any points. And a lot of times the Hornets end up losing games by 8 to 10 points, and we leave points out there, turning the ball over. Last night was really bad turning the ball over, and I'm talking everybody. I know people don't want anybody to talk about the young bull, Lamelo Ball, but sometimes Lamelo does turn the ball over. He has a tendency to do that, get out of control, but a lot of people can't see that. They just see Melo Ball, all-star, and they get on Terry. Man, there's a lot. Read my description. Read my description. I got on my soapbox about these LaMelo Ball fans. That's what people are. They're not Hornets fans. They're Melo Ball fans. He can't come out of the game. People want him to play 45 minutes. If somebody scores more points, then they blame Borrego for trying to get people like Terry more points, or when Hayward was playing, they did. But anyway, I just want the Hornets to play good. I want the Hornets to play good and win as a team. I don't care who plays. All right, I don't care who plays. I know if you're an all-star or whatever, it's like, hey, they should give you the ball and you should be the main man. But hey, look at all those winning seasons and the championships that the Jazz won. Not the Jazz, but the oh my gosh, we just played the team the other night. Just beat them. Who is I can't. It'll come to me in a minute. Oh my gosh, I cannot think. Tim Duncan's old team where they play ball as a team. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me talking. San Antonio Spurs. Love the way they used to play ball back in the day. But anyway, let's take a look at this before this game gets started. Um, you're right here. The Hornets only have a 25% chance to win this game. 25.3% chance to win this game, according to matchup predictor. Uh, Boston, 74.7%. A lot of times this thing is not right. I think there's a mathematical equation that goes on, adds up all the stats and things and gives you a estimation of what should happen. And a lot of times this is not true, especially when the Hornets are on the larger side here. I've seen plenty of games this year where the Hornets are supposed to blow out a team and, like the Pistons or like the Rockets. And then the Hornets just cannot play with that team that night. So even though this shows that Boston should win this one overwhelmingly, hey, it's just numbers. Right? The Hornets come out hitting their outside shot, we'll be okay because I think our inside will be decent. What little inside we've got. But if we hit our outside shot, the Hornets are hard to beat. So wanted to go over that real quickly before the game started. And the game will be starting here shortly. You guys, thank you, one person, for already being in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And let's get this game underway. What's going on, Kamalo? I'm good. I've been watching my movie Turning Red. You can tune in early on Disney Plus, but the movie Turning Red is coming out in 2 days. All right, I'm gonna try to check that out. Camille, yeah. Don't we have Disney Plus? Yeah, I'm gonna check. I got I got some guys. My dudes on here. They have said they have parts in the movie Turning Red. You heard of it? No. It's a Disney movie. Turning Red. It seemed interesting. I've been checking it out for the last few months. Andrew and is a new guy in here. One of my dudes named Camilo. They're in the movie, so I'm going to check that out. I was going to check it out anyway. You haven't seen it yet? No, it just came out. Was it today, or it's coming out in 2 days? But one of my dudes right here, Camilo, said he already watched it 4 times. Camilo said you can watch it early on Disney Plus. So I'm gonna check it out. They've got some music in it. Yeah. Yeah, some of my internet artists still hang out a little bit, not as much as they used to. Are you gonna watch it? Probably not. All right, so I can tell you a little bit. I can't tell you a whole lot about it, but it's about. I'm pretty sure the little girl is Asian, and that has a lot to do with what happens to her. But when she gets anxious or mad or excited, she turns into this big red panda. I mean, like panda is big, like it couldn't stand up in our kitchen. It's big, it's huge. And she has to calm down to before she goes back to her regular self. That's all I could tell you. All right, but I'm sure it's a good plot to the movie. But you can do Plus. All right, here we go. Hornets, let's go. The Hornets have been struggling. I mean, struggling really bad. So let's see what happens tonight. The Celtics get the tip. Williams with the ball. Jaylen Brown takes his first shot. He misses. Rebound Plumlee. Plumlee dribbling once again. I thought Brown was gone for almost the rest of the season when he got hurt, but he's back. And the Hornets score first. Terry Rozier, and I guarantee you somebody else in another channel is talking junk. Terry Rozier hits the three. Wow, whoop-de-doo. They're not Hornets fans. And that was Jason Tatum who drives to the front of the rim and lays it up. The Hornets going to have to play defense tonight. Terry tries to get it down to Plumlee. It's deflected. Jaylen Brown crossover, kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum thought about it. Back to Jake. He tries to go crossover. He's not handling the ball very well right now. Gets it down under the basket. I don't know what Plumlee was looking at. And the Celtics score again, 4-3. Melo handoff from, and there's a turnover by Melo. This is what I keep telling people. He's an athlete, but he does turn the ball over a lot. But none of our ball fans who are just ball fans and not Hornets fans, they can't see that. They don't see that. Plumlee dribbling beyond the three-point line. He loses the ball. PJ picks it up, and he shoots a quick three, and it's good. The Hornets going to have to keep hitting the outside shots. They can hit the outside shots. They can play with the Celtics. Score is tied up 6-6. Jaylen on the right side. Gets that to Serge Ibaka. Excuse me, that's not Serge Ibaka. He shot it weird like Serge. Melo drives, throws it off the backboard. He's fouled. So he'll go to the line, shooting two. We're back. My friend, Mikey. He's cool people. It helps you in the defensive end as well. The Celtics can take the ball out of that. High key hate me. Hey, Kamalo, I don't mind. You know, as long as you don't come in cursing and all that stuff. Everybody is welcome. Melo Ball at the line, hits the first. Nice give and go. Pick and roll by Melo and Plumlee. Stop jumping, yo. Score is tied up 10-10. Jason Tatum. And the Hornets are getting out-rebounded and slammed on alley-oops for days. Let's go, Coach. You got to get on them about that. That's just too easy. I mean, if all they got to do is come down and throw alley-oops, man, that's just we can't win the game. Let's go. All right, so we have a timeout on the floor. Yeah, that's cool, Kamalo.
Stop trouble before it starts with CPI Security and our new outdoor camera with perimeter alert. Now, for a limited time, call and get a smart security system with our video doorbell camera and outdoor camera and save over $400. Visit myCPI.
All right, box scores for the starting five for both teams. The Celtics. Jason Tatum has 4 points. Horford has 2. Williams has 4. And both of those have been dunked. Smart has 2. The Celtics have 3 alley-oop dunks already. Hornets, P.J. Washington with a 3. Plumlee with 2 points. Lamelo Ball 2 points. And Terry Rozier with 3. 12-10. Right now, the Hornets are hanging with the Celtics. The Hornets have had this thing this year when they start off slowly. They have a slow start, and then they have to try to work themselves out of a hole and back into the game. We can't have that. We've got to be with this team. So when we make our run, we'll actually have a chance to go ahead and take the lead. Make sure you guys hit that like button. That's the other thing that's going to make me upset. How many times do you let a team throw an alley-oop on you and you not notice or know it's going to happen? You got to take things like that away. What's going on, High Key Hate Me? High Key Hate Me. Oh, that's cool. That's what's going on. Good to meet you, man. All right, Lamelo Ball has the ball, hands it to Plumlee, back to Lamelo. He drives, throws it away again. Once another turnover by Lamelo. Wasn't good communication, but, a turnover is a turnover. Jason Tatum misses a bunny shot, and it's rebounded by Plumlee. And Lamelo was fouled by Smart. Jaylen Brown with a foul. The score is 12-10. Celtics. 7 minutes and 51 seconds in the first quarter. Hornets ball. Terry Rozier throws it in. He gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee hands it. Nope. Fake the handoff. Now he gets it to Lamelo. Lamelo, hook shot off the mark. I wish these guys learn how to just square up on that and take a short jumper. Jaylen Brown on the right side of the court being guarded by PJ. Now he gets it to Smart. Smart crossover dribble on Lamelo. And the Hornets cannot get a rebound. For some reason, the Hornets do not rebound the ball well against the Celtics. And the Celtics are getting 2 or 3 chances to score in every possession. PJ drives, he dishes that to to Bridges. PJ steps back for a three, and the Hornets get an offensive rebound. And Terry Rozier is short on the three. 14-10, 6:58. The Hornets need to get a stop here, and they need to score. Can't afford to get behind big on the Celtics. Jalen pulls up, shoots that right in Melo's face. 16-10. The Hornets need to score right here. Good pass by Cody. Mason Plumlee to Terry Rozier for the lay-in. By the way, the Celtics are Terry Rozier's old team. Terry gets the steals. It's him and Melo. He throws it up, and it's an alley-oop from Terry to Melo, and the Hornets are only down by 2 now. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart with the ball. Gets it to Robert in the middle. He kicks it out to Horford for a three. He misses. Hornets come away with a rebound. That's Bridges dribbling out of there. Gives it to Melo. Melo crossover. Gets it over to Bridges. Back to Plumlee. He skips it. PJ takes a three, and it's good. Good ball movement. Will the Celtics get a timeout? Because this is a 1-point Hornets lead. Jason Tatum with the ball on the right side of the court. He dribbles to the middle. He's on the Hornet logo. He gets it to Jalen. And now they kick it to Horford. Back to Jason Tatum. He shoots a three off the mark. Rebound again. The Celtics. Jaylen Brown gets into the lane. He is fouled on the play. The Hornets will not beat the Celtics tonight if the Celtics continue to get offensive rebounds. And that's what Curry is talking about right now. Dale Curry. Jaylen Brown shoots and misses the first. See, this is what this is saying right now, and that's, I know it's only in the first quarter, but we got a timeout. But the Hornets are not. The Celtics are not shooting a great first ball, a great first look. It's just that the Hornets are not boxing out and getting defensive rebounds. The Celtics are getting 2 or 3 chances to score at their own baskets every possession. Got a little noise in the background, guys. All right. The score is tied up 17-17. Miles Bridges behind the back dribble. He gets it over to Cody Martin. Cody Martin tries to bounce past it to Mason. It's kicked. Deflected out of bounds by the Celtics. It's still Hornets ball. 4:58 left in the first. Hornets side out. The only reason he got the name because the high school people picking on him because gay, so he's been hating. I feel you. High key hate me. Oh, high key instead of low key. Dude, if you came with that name because you hate yourself, nah, bro. It's a very interesting name, but you got to change that unless the high key means something too. Low key hate me, high key hate me. But to each his own. Terry Rozier gets the ball to Miles Bridges. Miles hands it to Kelly Oubre, who's in the game right now. Off-balance shot by Terry. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why he didn't give that to Mason Plumlee, wide open in the middle. Celtics have the ball. Smart gets it to Jaylen Brown, who goes all the way to the basket, right-hand layup. Now the Boston Celtics go back up by 1 point. Terry brings the ball down. Looks like LaMelo's out of the game. Boy, I guarantee you, LaMelo Ball fans are like, why is he out of the game? I'm a fan too. There you go, Kelly Oubre. I'm a fan too, but I don't know why he's out of the game right now. I really don't. But he is out. Celtics ball. The score is tied up again. 3:57 on the clock. That layup, that shot was by Brown. He missed it. And Williams gets 2 rebounds under the basket. I'm telling you, the Hornets will not win this game if we can't box out. Marcus Smart drives. Hornets finally come out with a rebound, and Plumlee is dribbling up the court. And the Hornets almost turn it over. They get it to Kelly Oubre, who misses. Hornets get an offensive rebound. Terry wide open 3 off the mark. Another offensive rebound by the Hornets. And Terry goes to the lane, and he hits the layup, which is good. Okay. Let's give it back to them Hornets. If you can get offensive rebounds, we can too. The score is now 19-21. The Hornets. Marcus Smart with the ball being guarded by Terry. Wide open 3 by number 9. And another rebound by the Celtics. Yes, Miles, get mad. Get mad. And you guys play basic basketball. When the ball is shot, box out. Find a body. You're in man-to-man. You're in man-to-man. So there's no excuse for anybody to be open. Box out, get the rebound. Miles Bridges with the ball. It's tied up again, ladies and gentlemen. Picks up his dribble. He gets it to Martin, who tries to hit a layup. He is fouled by Williams, I think is his name. Yes, Williams. And there's a timeout on the court. This could be interesting, ladies and gentlemen, especially if the Hornets decide that they want to box out and get rebounds. All right, so there's a timeout on the floor. Let's take a look at the full box scores here. The score is tied up. Jason Tatum, 6 points, Horford, 2. Williams has 4 points. Smart has 2, and Brown has 5 points and off the bench. Williams has a 2-pointer. That's G. Williams for the Hornets. P.J. Washington, 6 points. Mason Plumlee with 2. Ball with 4. How many rebounds does Mason Plumlee have? He has 5. Ball out of the game after playing 7 minutes with 4 points. Terry Rozier with 7. And Kelly Oubre has 2. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I will definitely go on the record and say I don't. Sometimes I don't understand Coach Borrego's subbing. I don't understand what kind of rhythm he's got going. You know, like you leave basically all your starters in there, and then you take Lamelo out. Move Terry over to the point guard. I don't know if he sees something. And why he can't use Lamelo out there in that situation, I don't know. If nothing else, you could move Terry to the point, leave Lamelo out there. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of weird. He takes Melo out and puts Kelly Oubre in there. I mean, this early, but Lamelo does have 2 turnovers, and he didn't take him out immediately, which is what everybody says. As soon as Melo makes a mistake, coach takes him out. No, he didn't. But Lamelo does have 2 turnovers, and basically they're unforced. But I'm definitely behind the young man. All right. Hornets up by 1. Kelly Oubre is called for I thought it was going to be a blocking foul. It is a charge. That one goes to Jason Tatum, and he is bewildered. Does not know where that came from. That's actually good defense right there. Took him out. And Lamelo is right back in there. Lamelo has it at the top of the key. Montrez is also in there. Montrez is trying to help the young man. It's going to be a give and go. Don't know. They call a travel on Lamelo. Hornets still up by 1. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, Williams wide open. Oh, he missed a 3. Usually doesn't miss that. Melo with the rebound. He pulls up. Now he goes to the basket, and he is called for a charge. Another turnover. It was close, but I'm like, if it ain't there, it ain't there. Pull up. I don't know if he was outside the. I think White was outside the restricted area. Pull up, shoot the shot. Gotta be aware, bro. Gotta be aware. Score is still Hornets up by 1. And now the Celtics go back up by 1. The layup from none other than Jason Tatum. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. I usually want my Hornets to score 30 points. That means they're shooting the ball really well. 30 points per quarter, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Kelly Oubre misses a 3. They get the ball down to Tatum, being guarded by Kelly Oubre. He shoots over him, and it's good. 25-22. Hornets settle down now. They get the ball to Montrez. Montrez looking to pass it, gets it to PJ. Now to Kelly Oubre. They get it to Montrez. Spin move. The layup is off the mark. Rebound. White. Smart with a 3. Off the mark, but rebound. Again, the Celtics for another layup. Offensive rebounds are killing the Hornets right now. 27-22. Hornets will try to milk this clock a little bit and get it over to Kelly Oubre. He drives, shoots over his man with a left-hand shot. It goes off the mark. Now Marcus Smart will bring it up, and they will shoot the last shot. Man, it was just tied in less than a minute and a half ago, and now they get to take. Oh my gosh, get to take a big lead. Marcus Smart walked the ball up the court, actually took his time, milked the clock, and then a terrific move under the basket. Reverse layup goes in. And now the Hornets are down 22-29. Christian, what's going on? What's been going on, young man? All right, so one quarter is done. The Hornets hung in there for a while there, but the Celtics have pulled away just a little. It's just the first quarter, but I hate to see the Hornets down like this because there's a lack of defensive rebounding there. There's a lack of defensive rebounding. And this was going on even with big man Mason Plumlee in there. Montrez is now in there. I mean, it's got to be a team effort. It's got to be a team effort, and it is a team effort that the Hornets are not boxing out and getting rebounds. The Celtics are really let's see if we can find it on the in the stats right here. Are really dominating the Hornets rebounding, especially on the offensive boards. It's 17-10 right now. The Celtics have 10 offensive rebounds and 7 defensive. Hornets have 4 offensive, 6 defensive. So 10 offensive rebounds. Turnovers. The Hornets have 5 to Celtics 2. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks. Fast breaks, baskets don't really favor either team. The Hornets have 2 points off of that. The Celtics 22-10 in the paint. And their largest lead, which is right now, has been 7. All right, so the Hornets, to avoid another loss, we're going to have to wake up. Not shooting the ball great. Like I say, the Hornets need to score at least 30 points a quarter. So they're going to have to make it up here somehow. There's another turnover. Another turnover by Melo. And it equates to a layup for the Celtics. Montrez hands that to PJ. PJ back to Oubre. Between the legs, gets it back to PJ. Now down to Montrez. Get out of there. Let Montrez go to work. Montrez spin move. Layup is off the mark. Horford brings it out down the court. Gets it to Jalen. Gets it to Tatum. He misses a 3. Now Oubre brings it up. 31-22. Melo tries to drive. He turns it over again. And there's a quick foul. Now, ball guys, ball fans, what do you want coach to do? Leave him in there? I mean, he's got to do something to settle him down. All right, so coach takes Melo out and puts Isaiah Thomas in there. Isaiah gets a round of applause from the people here in the Garden. Here we go, 31-22. Hornets already down by 9. Can they work their way back in it? Melo's just not having a good game tonight. But I guarantee you, none of the Melo Ball fans can see that. Steal by Kelly Oubre. And he, not being aware, gets it stolen back. White all the way to the basket for a layup. Maybe the Hornets will wake up here in a minute. We are at home, Hornets. Let's go. Hornets settle down to their offense. Isaiah Thomas comes to the right side. He drives, shoots a short jumper, is blocked. Tatum dribbling. He's on the right side. 33-22. Tatum gets it to Horford. He shoots a little short jumper, and it's good. And right now, everything the Celtics are doing is working. Montrez Harrell has the ball at the top, gets it to Isaiah. Isaiah gets it over to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre wants to take his man. He does, and he is fouled on the play. Hornets once again down big. That's just the nature of our team right now. Turnovers that don't help. Kelly Oubre hits the first of 2, excuse me. Christian, what's up, man? What's been going on? Hadn't seen you, hadn't heard from you in a while. 35-23. Jason Tatum behind the back. He's being double teamed. He kicks that out. Back to Jay. Wide open shot by White. He turns it down. Now Tatum shoots it and he hits it. I mean, right now, the Celtics are just a superior team. Like I said, they are in playoff mode. They have been in playoff mode for the last since the All-Star break. Heck, before the All-Star break. So if the Hornets can at least hang with these guys, to me, that is something positive. But I mean, with the way we're playing, I don't know. Terry Rozier's been on the bench for a while. Lamelo Ball is on the bench. I guarantee you a lot of people are going to say, Coach, taking Lamelo out. Now, it's questionable, but taking Lamelo out for that, come on, Kelly Oubre, you always get one of those uneducated fouls. I ain't going to call it uneducated. Fouls that are not very intelligent, just a reach foul. I guarantee a lot of people are going to say, Coach, taking LaMelo out for that 1 minute, 1.5 minute span, that messed up his rhythm. Come on, dude, you can't. I mean, P.J. Washington stick with it and gets a block, gets it to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas hadn't had a chance to pull. Not a wide open. Now they get it down to Montrez. Montrez has gotten to the basket a couple of times. And there's a defensive 3 seconds called on Horford. Thank you for all the four people in here. Make sure you guys do me a favor and hit that like button. Isaiah Thomas goes to the line to hit the technical.
To make it. He's been there and lets him see the ball go through the hoop. I mean, any kind of scoring you can get, that he can definitely give it to you.
PJ gets it into Isaiah. Isaiah beyond the 3-point, thought about pulling it, got it to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre shoots the three, and Kelly Oubre makes a three. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 30-38, the Hornets come back into it just a little bit. 8 points down now. Horford swings it over to White. White doesn't want to shoot it. 11, long three, off the mark, rebound, Kelly Oubre. And they get it to Isaiah Thomas. He brings it down to the right side of the court. He gets into the lane, pulls up, and the jumper is good. 8:06 left on the clock. The score is now 38-32. Hornets trying to come all the way back. White dribbling. He's being guarded by Kelly Oubre. Brown gets it to White, shoots a quick three, off the mark, rebound by Bridges. Bridges hands it off to Isaiah Thomas, taking his time. He gets it to Montrez. Montrez, you got to clear it out. Take him. They can't handle you. Montrez cannot connect on the layup. He's gotten all the way to the rim 3 times. Stop the ball. Pritchard takes another three, and this time he hits it. Hornets didn't hustle back down the court. Can't let people like Pritchard shoot. He'll hit it. Jalen is getting on the Pritchard for some reason. I don't know why. All right, so we got a timeout on the court.
Y'all come get some. We'll bring it to you. Showmar, Southern Fresh Drink. The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know what has happened to the Hornets after they had that long winning streak there before it was well before well before the All-Star game. But we had a streak there where we were winning. I mean, I think we won like maybe 6 in a row, lost to 7 and won like 2 after that. And then because it was a road. We were on a road. We were on a road stretch, and the biggest thing was how well can we do on the road before we get a chance to come back home. And we finally got back home, and we hadn't been able to really win since. I mean, not any extended streak. And that was before the All-Star break. I think we went to a point where we lost like almost 6 in a row. And I think we beat the Pistons, and then we lost again, and I think we won. And the last time we played the Pistons, we lost to them. I have no idea what's going on, but boy, the Bluebirds are out for Borrego's job, that's for sure. And it's all centered around the way he's treating Lamelo bad. Again, like I said, I'm a Hornets fan. I don't care what they do. If we win, just win, right? Tonight, Lamelo didn't, as far as taking care of the ball, he didn't do a good job of that last night either, in stretches, right? The Hornets did make a comeback last night. They made a comeback last night, and Lamelo was part of that. I was in a channel last night that were talking about the game, and heck, the guy on the channel was like, Lamelo was the reason they came back. He was one of the reasons. Like they just like good little dump down low right there to PJ Washington for the layup. They just disregard anything that Terry does. Right now, Lamelo and Terry are on the bench. Pritchard with the ball, being guarded by PJ. Step back 3, off the mark. Rebound Hornets. Long pass to PJ. Melo was getting in trouble with that. Melo was getting in trouble with that yesterday, taking the ball out real quick and trying to throw a long pass. And I think I can remember 2 of them getting picked off. Yeah, if it's not there, it's not there. Take your time. That's one thing he's going to have to learn. The Hornets are going to have to learn as a group. Look, if it's not there, run your offense. Everything doesn't have to be a 3. I've seen us get plenty of steals and turnovers, and we'll have the numbers, and we'll pull up and shoot a 3 instead of attack the basket and create something, and at least get a free throw. But anyway, still behind my boys 100%. Isaiah Thomas hits 2. 41-36, 6 minutes, 39 seconds left in the second. Jaylen Brown with the ball. He's still on the left side, being guarded by Isaiah Thomas. Jaylen had to get rid of that. Got it down low, but it was a turnover. Now Terry Rozier off the bench. Gets it back to Isaiah. Isaiah fakes. Bridges thought about the 3. Now he drives, kicks that to big Mason, and Mason has fouled on the play. Mason back in there after a little short time on the bench. Score is 41-36, 6 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Miles Bridges on the line. Come on, Miles. Take out that hitch. It doesn't matter. He didn't call glass. It hit the glass that time. It went in. We don't care. I guarantee you I can help that young man with his free throws. I don't know. Look, oh, my gosh. You're in a pro facility, and nobody's telling you to take that hitch out, that's what it is. The hitch, man. Leave it out. Just follow all the way through. Just continue. Continue. Put a little bit of height on the ball and you'll be okay. All right, Jaylen Brown with the ball, top of the key, being guarded by Terry Rozier. He drives around and picked up by Isaiah Thomas. They get it down. But it's missed. The layup is Plumlee dribbling the ball, hands it off to Isaiah Thomas. He drives, kicks it to P.J. Washington for three. P.J. misses it, but rebound. Mason. He gives a nice bounce pass to Terry Rozier down the lane, and the score is now 41-39. Hornets coming back. And another timeout. I mean, we just gotta say what it is, guys. Hornets have players, and they all can have their times where they're playing very well, and they have their times where they're not playing very well. I mean, that's just it. Right now, Lamelo with the turnovers, I don't know if he's just forcing it or whatever, but it's just not working tonight. Coach has him on the bench. He's going to be there for a while. I'm pretty sure when he comes out for a halftime, we're going to put him back out there, and we'll see if he's calmed down, if he was able to let Coach tell him something and he listens to it, or if he's like all the fans that call themselves Hornets fans, and when they're really nothing but LaMelo fans, and when LaMelo decides he wants to leave, maybe they'll leave the Hornets too. But if he's thinking, hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He knows. But we'll see what happens. All right, so on that last score, that was Terry Rozier for the layup. Assist from Miles Plumlee.
Stops a 16-3 run on the last 4 minutes and change. Hornets down 5. Thomas, Rozier, Plumlee, Washington, Bridges, and an offensive foul on Plumlee. First foul on Mason.
Derek White, underrated as a high IQ player.
Skip pass into the corner. Horford to White. Derek White has 5 for Boston. 3. Sure, it's just Lewis, but the second spot he made the 3 put on the floor. Aggressive. Derek White is one of the few NBA players from the last 3 decades who used his signing bonus to pay off his college loans. Started his college experience as a Division II player, not a scholarship. You think he's not appreciative? Be a player in this league? A long way. Earned it every bit. Started at Colorado Colorado at Colorado Springs. Division 2, playing for the Mountain Lions. Finished playing at Colorado at Boulder, the Buffalo. First round pick late by the Celtics and the Hornets. And now an established veteran in our league. Shot blocked out at 4. Terry lost it, picked up by Greg Williams. And I think a call. That was inadvertent to me. That was Greg Williams just rolling it off the leg of my freaking.
That's the rule I got to do something about. That's
Not kick.
no. Dribble it off of Bridget.
Choose not to dribble it off of someone's foot next time. That's got to be a rationale. Can't pass the ball. That's it. Kickball needs to be intentional.
You intentionally try to kick it.
Keep playing. Marcus walked back into the game, trying to back down Rozier. This is Hornets. Celtics and answer the Hornets running to run on their own. Double digits. 8-0 run since that last time out. Couple of threes, one by Horford, one by White.
He picked up Rozier, moved the ball. Good going.
PJ turns around with the left hand.
Surprise, smart. Dude was big. We made a good spot, but the surprise on the left hand hook.
Feathers. 3:20 remaining first half. And pass picked off. Hornets have it. Clean by White.
The anticipation last defensive possession by Rozier. PJ backs smart up and quickly before any kind of help could come, flips it in with the left.
I like it when we see PJ score at different levels.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges still hasn't scored for the Hornets. Isaiah goes right to Terry.
Gotta have something to do with it.
And a technical foul on Terry Rozier. Hornets are starting to get a decent amount of technical fouls.
Yeah.
Come on, Terry. Just play ball. What is that about, bro? Dang, we scored. Stop whining.
Something was said.
Stop whining. All's well that ends well. Don't whine and get a dang technical. We end up and lose by 1 point. Come on, man.
17 minutes has not scored. This is one night after scoring 30 here in this building.
11 turnovers for the home team, 15 points by Boston. You're going to have to clean that up in the second half for sure.
Good block by PJ. PJ pulls a three. PJ hits a three. Look, right at this point right now, PJ Washington is the best player on the floor for the Hornets. Grab the rebound. Plumlee, stop dribbling. PJ for another three. PJ, oh, in and out. I know Rozier, that would have been great, man. But if you could have hit that layup, go ahead and take that layup. It's a 2-point shot. You miss that, get the rebound, then get it to PJ out there. So like a heat check. 10 seconds left before the half, 52-48. And they let Smart get all the way to the rim. Short jumper, misses. Oh, whew. So just like that, the half is done. The Hornets, even though we had quite a few turnovers, we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Quite a few turnovers, not rebounding the ball very well, especially defensively, and still the Hornets are right there, 4 points down. Well, I've got to go over to this channel here at halftime and see what kind of noise they're talking, because I know it's some being talked, boy. Gordan, what's up? All right, real quickly, let's go over the box scores. All right, Jason Tatum, as you would expect, has 16 points for the Celtics. Horford with 7 points, not playing down low. He's got 2 threes, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, 1 3, has 7 points. Williams with 4 points. Smart has 6. Brown has 5. G. Williams off the bench with 4. White has 7, and Pritchard has 3. Who's their main rebounder? Their high rebounder would be Williams with 7. For the Hornets, 15
The
points.
best part about doing things
PJ
yourself,
Washington.
it's free.
Yeah. PJ Washington with 15 points. Miles Bridges has not scored yet. Plumlee has 5 points. Ball has 4 with 10 minutes. Rozier has 9. Martin has 4. Kelly Oubre with 6 points, and Thomas off the bench with 5. Let's see. Ball right here, he has 6 turnovers, and that's why he only has 10 minutes, because he's been sitting for a while. Well, as you can see here, he's been sitting for 14 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the correct math. So let's now look at the stats. go to the facts here, guys. Stats, field goal percentage. Both teams shooting above 40%. 3-point shooting, neither team is shooting lights out. Hornets have a slight edge in that. Free throws, Hornets have a slight edge in that. We need to get that up to 80%. Rebounding, the Hornets have closed that, and therefore you have to score. It's a lot closer. You'll see that the Celtics did have as much as a 15-point lead on the Hornets in the second quarter. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Hornets have 12 already. Points in the paint, fast break points in the paint, fouls. So that's how the story goes right there. Hornets trying to hang in there and get this win that we definitely need. But the road is not going to be easy. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. For those people who want to know where I'm watching the game, I'm watching it on DirecTV channel 646. Go D-Zilla. Hey, appreciate it, man. All right, guys, this game will be back shortly. The guys will be back in action. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I checked the likes. Only got 4 likes. Come on. Help me out a little bit. these weeknight games are always thin, especially when I commentate the Hornets. I guess people around here are just not Hornets fans like I am, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, think about subscribing to it. It's called G Daddy Media. I'll be on. Am I going to do this tonight? I got to do a post. I'll be doing a post-game video about the ACC tournament. Did one earlier today about the results yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, yesterday. And my predictions on what was going to happen today. And boy, I've been off a little bit. I've definitely been off because I think in the first matchup today, Florida State went down to it wasn't Boston College. It was I'll check it out in a minute. But anyway, it was Syracuse, the Boeheim boys. They did Florida State in. And then the big one that I just knew I had correct was Wake Forest and Boston College, and Boston College won that one. So for the first big upset, I also have, for my upset, I had Louisville defeating, who were they playing? Louisville defeating Virginia, I think it was. And so, you know, that all that, and there's one more game. There's all that's going to add up to what's going to happen tomorrow night, and that's when all the top seeds, the Dukes and Miami, Carolina, and Notre Dame get to play their first round. Sometimes you don't know in the ACC tournament if you getting a bye is good. Like, we definitely don't know that with Carolina. You know, Carolina should have been the ACC tournament should have started Sunday with Carolina having to play first. You know, but we'll see what this layoff does to the boys. If they're going to be able to come out and play good, I hope so. But yeah, check out my video. We're gonna make a quick one. You see, I'm gonna go with results for today, and then make my picks on what's going to happen tomorrow. Like that funny theme. All right, guys, I will be right back. Game's getting ready to start back up here shortly.
Turning your squad into a car wash? Weird flex. Turning your squad into a carpool so you drive less? Good flex. Auto insurance that flexes with you. That.
Only 6 points in the second quarter. PJ had 9 of 15 in that second quarter. PJ's 3 and triples in the first half. They continue to find the ball and get good shots. But one big category the Hornets took care of in that second quarter. Celtics didn't get one offensive board. That's why the Hornets won the quarter by 3 points.
The Hornets started the same 5 that began the game. That means Lamelo Ball's on the floor. Lamelo struggled in the first half. 10 minutes, 6 turnovers, just 4 points. Clean! Miles Bridges! Free ball. First 3 points for Miles.
Seems like they just lost. Bridges all alone, but he concentrated that.
Robert Williams back on the floor. He was limited because he drew 3 first half fouls. Jason Tatum can score.
That's a tough shot. Weak side, the strong side cut gets bounced and fade away. Going to his left off of one leg.
Super skills. Only DeMar DeRozan has more points on the year than Jason Tatum. Not points per game, but total points. Which means actually more unforced.
Mason Plumlee hands it to Melo, shoots the 3 off the back of the rim. The score is 54-51, 10 minutes, 58 seconds. Just started. Tatum behind the back, being guarded by Plumlee. Off the leg of Miles Bridges, out of bounds. 11 seconds to shoot for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown shoots off the mark. Rebound, Mason Plumlee. And the point guards and everybody leave him to bring the ball up himself. He gets it down to P.J. Washington. Another wide open 3 by Miles Bridges. It's off the mark. Rebound, Jason Tatum. Jason takes a long 3. Jason misses. Rebound, Plumlee. This time Melo gets the outlet pass. Comes down on the left side. There's Rick and Morty shoes on. PJ from the corner shoots a 3 off the mark. This is the time the Hornets have got to score. Man, if we had an inside game, we get 2 points out of that, man. If we're not hitting our outside shots, it's just not going to work. Behind the back pass, Marcus Smart's playing beyond himself. Well, Marcus Smart has just been in the league long enough to work on his game, and he is just playing basic basketball. Behind the back pass to Roberts, who's fouled by Plumlee. And 1. Gotta quit getting beat by this guy, Plumlee. Play your guy tight. No back doors. 51-57. Melo on the left side gets it down to Plumlee. Is Plumlee going to shoot or kick it out? He's going to kick this one out. Hands it to Rozier. Rozier gives it right back to him, and Plumlee is fouled on the play. That foul's on Horford. That's only 2 on him, but can Mason hit these free throws? Mason misses the first. Let's go, baby.
CPI
Just an easy follow through, put a little arch on the ball, and leave your hand up. Don't stop once you start. That looked a little better. There's a lane violation on Jason Tatum, so Plumlee gets to shoot another. I bet no. And Plumlee misses 3. Jaylen Brown being guarded by Terry Rozier. Williams thought about setting the screen, did not. Tatum dribbles on the baseline. It's blocked. Melo comes out of there. Skip passes it over to Terry. Terry throws an alley-oop to Plumlee. Plumlee under the basket throws it all the way back out to Terry Rozier and is stolen. And it ends up in 2 points. Sometimes the Hornets just make bad decisions, man. And right there, if Plumlee goes up strong and it's blocked, I can take that. I can take that, but guys, I will never teach a big man to have the ball under the basket and just you and another guy. That's just one-on-one. And then you kick the ball all the way back out. 2 points, I mean, a point is a point for me. You go up strong, he might hit the layup and get fouled. You might slam it through. If they block it, good defense. But to be under the basket for the easiest shot in basketball, which is a layup, basically 7 feet tall, and you throw it all the way back out for your teammate to shoot a 3, and it gets stolen, which means it wasn't open. Now this part, these things that are happening in the game that have been happening all year, I've got to blame that on the coaching staff, because I've seen Plumlee, and even had Cody Zeller doing it last year. And we all know that Bismack would do it. But I guess that's just the Hornets game. If you're a big man, or the biggest guy we got on the court, 7 foot tall, 6'10", 6'11", and you're under the basket, it is acceptable for you to pass the ball all the way back out beyond the 3-point line. We'd rather that guy shoot the 3 than us try to go up strong and hit a layup. Where's the pump fake? I mean, if you're afraid it's going to be blocked, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's why I was sort of happy to get Montrez, because Montrez will go to the basket some, but Montrez is only 6'8" maybe. He's got a 7-foot wingspan. But as far as not playing, they don't play Montrez a whole lot at all. They don't really have a post-up play for him. It's just one-on-one, just like everybody else. But anyway, Miles Bridges is fouled on the play. The score is 59-51. 8 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. Can the Hornets creep their way back into this game and then make good decisions?
As a Main Street bank, PNC has helped over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now,
So we have another timeout on the court.
For affordable home lending programs, as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses and low and moderate income areas, so everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
All right. Field goal percentage. The Celtics are moving trending a little bit higher than the Hornets are now. I think the Hornets were at 42%. Now they've dropped down to 41%. Celtics up to 47%, or the Hornets were 43% and the Celtics were 45%. Now the Celtics is going up 47%. 3-point shooting. Once again, Celtics not really doing a great bit of damage from the 3-point line. Only 22%. The Hornets are 31%. There's your free throws. Boy, what a swing right there. Now the Celtics are 3 of 4 for 75%. Hornets are 9 of 14 for 64%. They were right above 70%. Rebounding. At this time right now, Boston is just a little bit beyond the Hornets. 2 rebounds more. There's your assist right there. They have more assists. That has something to say about the game right there. Steals, blocks, turnovers. I think both teams are about where they were at halftime. So they've cut down on the turnovers. So far, fast break baskets are exactly even. Points in the paint. The Celtics are overwhelmed that right now. There's your fouls, and then the biggest lead. All right, Miles goes to the free throw line. Williams back to the bench, which is a good thing for the Hornets, but can the Hornets take advantage of it? Miles hits his first. All right, guys, once again, thanks for joining. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you would like. That was Miles Bridges at the free throw line. Marcus Smart basically running that point, gets it to Williams over in the corner. Now to Horford, skip pass over to Brown. And Lamelo commits a foul. Celtics get that in to Marcus Smart. He's being guarded by Terry Rozier. The ball is kicked out of bounds by Jaylen Brown to the Hornets. 6-point lead, 8 minutes, 33 seconds in the third. Melo Ball gets that to Terry. Terry misses the layup. Marcus Smart loses the ball, and they foul Miles Bridges before they can get the advantage on the other end. 8 minutes, 15 seconds.
They have the advantage offensively in transition. They're expecting a big foul from the team. Again, they get a little sloppy with the ball. I think that's what happened to Smart right there. He's expecting the Hornets to take a foul. Didn't have to turn it over.
Melo gets it to Plumlee, back to Melo. Melo is accosted, but no foul call. He didn't complain that time. That's what I like, young man. Just play. Actually, he did glance over there. 55-59, quick passing. Skip passes, so just turned over. Terry Rozier And that ball is swatted out of bounds by Tatum. Let's go, Terry. Play, baby. You went up weak. Let's go. Probably could have passed that ball one time. Plumlee with the ball. Kicks it outside to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges trying to get to the basket. He goes up into Williams, draws contact. Williams took the worst of that, but it's a blocking foul regardless. Miles goes to check on him. 55-59, 7:35 left on the third. Come on, Miles. We need both of these. Let's go. Guys, a year ago, Miles Bridges was the best free throw shooter on the Hornets team. And for some reason this year, I just figured out what it was. Miles has been working on every part of his game except free throw shooting this last summer. That's why he's had such a breakout year. But a lot of players, they forget to work on the basic stuff. All right, all the way to the basket there. We got to make them pay for that, Plumlee. You got to hit him or something, baby. Let's go. Plumlee gets it back to Miles. Miles skip passes over to PJ. Melo, crossover dribble, pulls up in the lane, and it bounces in for Lamelo. Something good for Lamelo. 61-59, 7 minutes on the clock. Horford gets that over to Williams, back to Horford. Back to Smart. Smart thought about a three, gave it back to Tatum, back to Smart, and Smart goes to the rim. 2 blocks by the Hornets, and Lamelo comes out of there, gets it to P.J. Washington. P.J., it goes in and out for Terry. That could have been the lead right there. Good ball movement. The Celtics will score on this one, guaranteed. Crossover dribble. It's kicked, I thought, but they didn't call it. Williams shoots it, and it hits the top of the basket. So the Hornets still get a chance to either tie this game up or go ahead with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left. That's in the third, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Miles Bridges with a spin move in the lane, and it's good. And he's fouled on the play. It's tied up, and it's a chance that the Hornets can take a lead. And Jason Tatum gets a technical foul, gets it back for us. Can Melo hit this one? He is the best free throw shooter on the team. Come on, Miles, you got to hit that, baby. Hornets still have the lead right there. Marcus Smart to the basket. It's blocked again. Mason, what'd you do that for, bro? I don't know who LaMelo was throwing that to. Mason caught it like he was a tight end, and he handed it off to PJ. Score regardless. Horford takes a three, boy, with somebody in his face and just kills it. It is tied up again. Miles Bridges with the ball at the top of the key with Smart on him. Now he has Horford. He can take Horford. Crossover. Too big. fall away. Not even a fall away. Nice little move there, and he puts it in. 5:20 left on the clock. Hornets up by 2. Horford gets that over to Jalen. Wide open 3. It's good. Come on, Hornets. We can't mess around, baby. You can't come down to celebrate. You got to keep playing. Melo brings it down. He's on the left side. Gets that to Miles Bridges. I guess they're going one against one now. 1-on-1. Miles has a lane. Misses this one. Left-hand shot. And now we'll let Jaylen Brown go all the way to the basket and score. The Hornets cannot continue to play, bro. It's like right there. Good job. But now we got to get back and play defense. Come on, babe. Let's go. And right there, Miles Plumlee and PJ. He just split them. Let's get in front of him, bro. Let's go. Not only do they let him hit the layup, we foul him and put him on the line. He misses the free throw, though.
Advantage.
69-66. Celtics back on top. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third. Martin misses the first of 2. I see your comment there, High Key. Hornets down by 2. Brown takes another 3. Brown misses, and another offensive rebound. Marcus Smart drives in. Left-hand layup is good. It's just too easy. Too easy. We have got to get rugged on defense, man. All right, the Hornets get down to Montrez. He has Williams on him. Montrez trying to get to the basket. He can't. Throws it out. Kelly Oubre saves it. 5 seconds. He takes a long 3, and it's good. Hornets turned it. Yep, turned that into chicken salad. Hornets 70. Celtics 71. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. Al Horford with the ball being guarded by Martin. He dribbles to the left, gets it over here. So White gives it to Horford, turns down the jumper, and almost loses it. Now they get it to Marcus Smart. Smart is going to shoot this one with 4 seconds left. Another left-hand layup is good. Marcus Smart can't miss no matter what he does. Terry, he should have took him, baby. You had him. Kelly Oubre hands it to Martin. Martin back to Terry where it started from. Terry trying to split the double team. He does, but turns it over. Or it's a short shot. Didn't hit the rim. White. Oh, another layup. The Hornets cannot stop. I mean, the defense is just not – it's not there. What do you call it? The 70-75 Celtics.
You can't buy love or peace.
It just seems like off of a made shot or a missed shot, the Hornets are not getting back to set up the defense, and the Celtics are just taking advantage of it. They're taking advantage of that one person that's not really getting back and setting their feet down on defense, and they're making 1 or 2 passes and going straight to the basket. With that all said, the Hornets are only down by 5. Charlotte outscored Boston by 3 points in the second quarter. Cut it down to 4 points, and right now Boston's leading or outscoring the Hornets by 1 in the third. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. We'll check next day at ball how many points Marcus Smart has because he's doing damage to the Hornets. Kelly Oubre pulls a three off the mark. Rebound by the Celtics. Jason Tatum back in there. Gets it to Jaylen Brown, being guarded by Miles Bridges. Jaylen turned down the three and goes to the basket. And he's fouled by Kelly Oubre. Two minutes and 17 seconds. As the Hornets make runs to try to take the lead, and they have taken the lead, but they give it right back almost immediately. Jason Tatum on the line. He hits the first.
Celebrating women in sports. Visit valleysports.com. Check out all the features showcasing sports executives making an impact in the industry.
Jason Tatum hits both, extends that lead.
4 years of age. If you factor in playing tournament games and you factor playoff games, all the regular season, he's got 6 50-point games.
Terry Rozier has been quiet. Kelly Oubre drives. He misses the left-hand layup, but it is finished by Montrez. Brown gets in the paint again. He kicks it over to Williams. Bounce pass to Brown. Now it's stolen by Cody Martin. Can the Hornets make a good decision out of this one? Man, find Montrez. Let's get the ball. Let's get it down. But they spread it out to Miles again, so we know what that means. Actually, it goes the Hornets' way. Rozier is fouled, and the Hornets are in the bonus. So Terry goes to the line, 77-72, with a minute 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Terry Rozier hits the first. PJ comes in. Miles goes out. Melo Ball's at the scorers table. Terry hits both. 3-point lead. Do the Celtics have? 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the third. Williams gets it to White. Montrez, come on, guys, stay on the floor. What are y'all doing, bro? Stop jumping. Stay on the floor. Especially on the first fake. 79-74, Terry Rozier with the ball on the left side. Him and Montrez going to get into action right here. They give it to Montrez. Montrez has Tice on him. Throws it up, and it goes in. Montrez finally gets on the board. $44 seconds and, 44.9 seconds. Ooh. Tatum is just a professional scorer. He comes down and hits a three. 82-76. Cody Martin drives in, crossover, almost gave it to Tice. He snatched it back, lays it in, 78-82, 19 seconds on the clock, and Boston's going to hold it for the final shot. The ball's in. So the ball was in Tatum's hand, and I think Kelly Oubre fouled on purpose.
Who is just 5 for 11 as a Celtic. Maybe the Hornets did that intentionally, trying to get the ball back in one last possession.
They send Tice to the line. I don't think it's going to work. Tice hits the first one. Not Daniel Tice. There they fouled to get Melo in. I don't know why they would just whatever. 13.2 seconds left. 84-78. Melo picks it up. 12 seconds left. Crosses the timeline. 8 seconds. We're going to have to go now. I think he wants to shoot it. He does. Long threes off the mark. Oh, and Jason Tatum is fouled with 0.1 seconds left on the clock. And they are in the bonus. Coach, I know, bro. What can you do? What can you do? But I guarantee you everybody's blaming you, Coach. Does Coach do this? Intentional? Oh, technical foul. Yeah, be quiet. Oh, my gosh, man. The Hornets just cannot get out of their way. They can't get out of the way, so you get a technical foul. Jason Tatum hits that one. Just be quiet, bro. You know they're going to call technical. Why? Why? 0.1 seconds on the clock. We give them 3 extra to go out in the end of the third quarter.
Chatter going on that free throw line. We should be in commercial break right now. And Montrez is saying, come on. 3 freebies. Now Hornets can't do anything. 0.1. They're just going to inbound it into the fourth quarter. So a tough way to end our third quarter for the home team. That one had been
yeah, basically I would have let that go. I don't know. The ref called the foul, which put Jason Tatum on the line anyway. Then I don't know who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Kelly Oubre. Continues to run his mouth. He gets another five. He gets a tech call. So now we give them 3. That's 3 extra points right there. Woo. This has got to be a record for the worst home stretch. I mean, that's 3 points. The difference from 6 points down to 9 points down, bro. Like, can't do it. But that's how it is. That's how it goes.
35 points. Celtics shot the ball over 55% that quarter, over 40% from three-point land. I want to see the ball moving more for the Hornets. Only 2 assists in that third quarter. We got outboarded as well and did not shoot the ball well from three-point land.
Well,
30%. So
I think Miles got a little bit hot, and then we started, since they were man-man, we just started a little spread offense. We gave the ball to him and said, hey, go for it.
Hopefully in the fourth quarter we can get back to our identity. This game is not too far out for us to do so and get a much-needed victory.
It really isn't, but, man, we are struggling. We are struggling.
Yeah, he played great 3 of 5 from the field.
All right, with 71 playbacks, doesn't look like I'm going to get much traction on this tonight. I'm going to hang out, though. We only got 1 more quarter to go. Thanks for everyone who hit that like button. 5 likes. And thanks for the 1 person who was still hanging in here with me tonight.
4 fingers in the air. That's going to do it for the fast break. We'll get you ready for the first quarter, but first, a quick message from the Fresh Market.
Discover the very best today at the Fresh Market. From the highest quality meat, seafood, and produce to ready-to-cook restaurant-quality meals and exceptional service. Find out why the Fresh Market was
One-handed rebound, Robert Williams. Carlos Williams, Robert and Grant. Derek White, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum. Jalen Brown and Derek White are on the court at the same time. You can refer to them combined as hands. Page. Jalen Brown goes to the line. Jalen Brown wears number 7. D. Brown plays for himself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Number 7. Yeah. The same thing a couple of years ago when Kevin Walker was playing for the Celtics. He wore number 8. Same number that Antoine Walker wore when he was the Celtic. He wore number 8. Really? Is that a coincidence? I don't know. There's a lot of numbers. We always talk about how they retired based on the area. That's why Derek White was able to get a single-digit number when he showed up in college. Lamelo gets to Cody. Montreal offensive rebound. And a foul. Going to a loose ball on Derek White.
Got to find some rhythm here offensively. It's not allow Boston to separate themselves any further. They know how to close the game.
Blocked from behind by Robert Williams. Somehow got it quickly. Jason Tatum, one of the best closers in the league. That wasn't easy.
He had no room in that right corner. Like he was behind the backboard when he shot that with the right hand.
He didn't start the season off playing wonderfully, but he is up and in full right now. Or did a bucket in the worst way. See if Tatum goes up. Jason Tatum's figured out this basketball thing. He is a sublime talent.
He's still upset from his technical foul in the third quarter. He's showing you why he's a multiple all-star.
If the workday's over, but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Comes with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixings, and tea. You can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's go time.
Hey, I get it. Mythic can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call it.
Okay. Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
If the workday's over, but your hunger is gearing up,
bow time.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, thank you everybody for showing up. Hey, High Keys, he's definitely cool. Camilo. I'm see if I can check out the Turning Red, see if I can get it uh early and check it out. If not, definitely check it out in 2 days. But thank you guys for showing up. And all the new guys that came through here. Thank you guys. Tonight was a bad one for the Hornets. Right now, we're just not playing good. And everybody's got their reasons why, but and I've got my reasons why too, but we just not there, man. It's not there. I'm not even gonna get on my soapbox again and start explaining, but I just don't. It's sad to watch them play right now because we're just so discombobulated on everything. Still, I thought maybe, and I don't know why, I thought maybe bringing in Trez might help with the post game, but Trez, he plays as a big man, but he's not really a big man. All right, and he plays hard as crap, but I mean, we still don't have that true big guy, and I'm gonna continue to say it. I've been saying it for 2 years. Continue to say it. If the Hornets want to be successful, they have got to get, as far as players now, they got to get a true big man that can post people up and make something happen down low. Our bigs get the ball down low and then we pass it back out. So that's just not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. Trez is more like a power forward than a center. He tries his best, but they don't really run plays to him. And you can see it. Whoever, if we do give him the ball, it's just like it's a clear out. He doesn't really post people up and post them and walk them down the score. It's just like he's a power forward. He's like Miles Bridges, a long, more slender Miles Bridges. He faces the guy and he tries to take him off the dribble. So we don't have that true big guy. Cody goes down there and gets rebounds. But as far as scoring down low, Mason is not it. And he don't even look for a shot down low most of the time. Melo is still young. I said it on, I went to another platform, another channel, and I'm just saying, and some people can disagree with me, but Hornets just do not have that guy. And when I say that, I mean we don't have that guy like the Celtics have Tatum. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that guy like I would say the Lakers, but they ain't playing good. But we don't have that guy like DeRozan for Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. Terry is probably the closest, but would you put Terry on the same level as Jason Tatum? Would you put Terry on the same level as who's the little point guard that killed us last night? No, both, and ironically, both two Duke players just lit us up 2 games in a row. Kyrie Irving. I mean, you can't. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I had my doubts when we traded Kemba and we got Terry. I was like, now Terry come off the bench. I've seen him play with the Celtics come off the bench, and he can ball. But is Terry? I've always said Terry is a scorer. He can shoot the ball. He can play. He can score. But is he a professional scorer? Like Jason Tatum is a professional scorer. If Jason Tatum doesn't have 20 points in a game, you think something's wrong. We don't have that guy. We don't have that guy. Not consistently. How many times did you look at Jason Tatum and say he had a bad game, a bad shooting game? Because it's consistent. It's just consistent. You know what I'm saying? He had a great game tonight. I mean, there were guys in his face and he was still hitting threes. That's just him. So when I say Charlotte don't have that guy yet, they don't. And if everybody thinks LaMelo Ball is that guy, I'm sorry, you don't know basketball. You don't know players. LaMelo Ball is a good player. He's a smart player. Is he on the level of Jason Tatum? No, he's not. He's not. He don't have enough in his bag to be. Is he on the level of DeMar DeRozan? No, he's not. I'm sorry, he is not. All right. He's just not. And tonight he had the last couple of games he's had a couple of bad games as far as the turnovers go. You know, if he needs to work on certain levels of it, he's a good player. He's probably I could almost say he's the best player on our team all around. All right, all around. But he still got work to do. And I'm not blaming it on Terry. The only reason why I'm bringing LaMelo up is because of all the other people who are saying the reason the Hornets are not winning is because they're not using Melo right. Bro, what about the beginning of the year when we were winning? What about that winning streak we went through when we were winning? Nobody was saying anything then. Now we're losing, and it's all the coaches. Coaches going out there missing all these 3-point shots. Coaches going out there and making bad passes and turning the ball over. It's all the coach's fault. But sometimes you got to be accountable for your own. So again, on my soapbox, I'm definitely gonna get off of that now. I'm gonna watch my Hornets regardless because that's my team. Whatever happens to the Hornets happens. Still my team, and we'll go from there. But yeah, everybody. It was only a few people in here tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and thank all of you guys for stopping by. I see you comment there, Haki. So thank you for stopping by, Haki. You're welcome anytime, Kamilo. Yep, appreciate it. Who else was in here tonight? Justin, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, hey, Tatum is he gets buckets. Jude, thanks for stopping by. Michael Smithy, as always, thanks for stopping by. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. Go Zilla, thanks for stopping by. Christian, thanks for stopping by there, big man, for a while. I hadn't seen you in a while. Hood Chew, thanks for stopping by. And that's it. And anybody still in here, make sure you guys hit that like button before you leave. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Possibly make a quick video and put that out before the night's over with about the ACC tournament results and maybe some predictions for tomorrow night. So check me out tomorrow night. My Carolina Tar Heels play, and we'll see who they play and what they can do. See how far we can go in this ACC tournament and hopefully get in the postseason. So with that said, I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.